Checking the markets, and it's a good day in the green for the markets. We got the Dow up 160, NASDAQ up 186. Jeff Sica joins me now. Jeff, it does look like the Trump administration recognized the Fed is losing the battle with the markets on interest rates, doesn't it? And I just wonder if somehow in the mix with all of his plans is something to kind of take the Fed out of the interest rate equation. What do you think?
There is definitely, I mean, if you look at what Jerome Powell and the Fed have done, they have done more to ignite inflation than they have to calm inflation. And what they did and what we saw last week with Scott Bessent is Scott Bessent, as Secretary of the Treasury, is coming in and he has an entirely different plan. And what that plan is to lower the yield on the 10-year Treasury. Now, what that means for people is the 10-year Treasury is where all of a good percentage of the borrowing costs are gauged to. So as the yield declines, it shows, first of all, there's confidence in the U.S. Treasury market, and second of all, it allows banks to lend at lower rates, because what Scott Bessent and President Trump realize if they don't get rates lower, there is an avalanche of refinances and businesses in real estate, and it's going to be problematic going down the road.
Jeff, we got to talk about gold, because you have some gold of your own. You put your cash readily into gold. It hit an all-time high today. Are you still doing it?
I love gold, and I think gold, the more talk about a trade war, the more revelation in Jerome Powell's absolute failure to control inflation, the fact that the Fed has failed, it makes gold so much more attractive to me, because we are going to exceed the 3,000 mark at some time.
We're very close.
Soon.
We're only $70 away from it now.
We're going to exceed it. So what gold reflects to me is it's a protest against monetary policy.
Gotcha.
It's not only a gauge of inflation, a hedge of inflation. It allows us to participate in some of the hedging against some of the failed policies that have brought us to this.
Got to move on, Jeff. Thank you very much.